I am the one I'm seeking. So it's time for me to start speaking, start leading. Come to order, bang the gavel. This court is not under official proceeding. Every word I speak drops a new seedling. No more cheating, we're retrieving our well-being. Parallels of the 12, so intriguing. Mythology, biology, pathology, crossbreeding. No more getting away with murder, Miss Keating.
Good day to all you gods and goddesses. Chelsea everywhere, babe, here to enlighten your way. I'm an ally for your affluence, your affluence ambassador, or affluencer, if you will. There's a series of miracles unfolding for you right now through this channel. And allow me a moment of introduction. I'm here for Christians who are being reformed into something they're not quite familiar with. People are leaving the church in droves, having come to a certain realization within that church, it ain't what it's cracked up to be. It ain't what it used to be. The blinders are coming off for a lot of us. So I'd like to start a conversation about energy healing and quantum leaps and the questioning that they may have of God, wondering if he is so good, then why are so many doing so bad? What I'm offering here is the blending of the sacred and the scientific, the mystic with the measurable. So let's talk about it, because everything starts with a divine idea, and there's 12 divine ideas that I'm bringing to your attention as we cross-reference the parallels of information biblically, metaphysically, scientifically, even emotionally, and of course spiritually. I came across an article, then several articles on the topic about how people are leaving the church. I myself left in 2011, and having been on this awakening journey ever since, I've come to know some deeply rooted truths that more people can relate to. So I feel like it is the appropriate time to share what I know. And it's only believing that this information will change how you live your existence that I feel is valuable to the public to share. So stick around. So a brief background, because I don't really talk about myself much. It's more about what I got to say than what it is to do with my face. So, but I had a whole rebirthing experience in 2006. And for 6 straight years, I devoted myself to Jesus, that idea of Jesus. Now, when I came to know him, the J wasn't even invented until 1549. So I began to wonder, who am I really calling out to? Come to find out, his original name was Yeshua. So I began to question even other things that I thought I learned in the Bible. Why the change? Was there a bigger picture missing from the frame? If God is in me, why do I have to go to a building to praise God or hear about directives from my destiny? Deuteronomy 8 says God gives us the power to gain wealth. So why I gotta go to a pastor or a preacher for a prosperity message? Ecclesiastes 10 says money is the answer to all things. So we can deduce becoming wealthy is inherent to our very being. It's encoded, embedded in our very DNA. It's just that we need to build the capacity to hold the riches that we're destined for. When I attempted to share the idea of meditation with what I see now as a hardcore Christian, this person immediately became defensive, almost irate, and said that it was a coping mechanism. Honey, please. The cigarettes was the coping mechanism. I mean, if we really wanted to tell the truth, the cigar weed was the coping mechanism. The sex was the coping mechanism. That alcohol was the coping mechanism. The meditation was the healing balm to my soul. The meditation was the awakening of the God within. The meditation was the coming into oneness with myself. And if this person wasn't so adamant in their ignorance, there could have been deliverance from that myopic outlook on existence, because disagreements are opportunities to go beyond the obvious and uncover something new. So these perceived dissenting perspectives I share. I welcome respectful discussions in the comment section here, as well as my other socials, Instagram and YouTube. We are to lay up wealth for our children's children. So the belief of a paycheck to paycheck being sufficient for anything, or merely having 6 months living expenses in the bank, it's chump change, yo. Children's children. Now, doing the math, if I was to do the math, right? Briefly, our savings should extend over 3 generations. If I expect to live until 100 and my children 110 and their children 120, because medicine keeps on getting better and better, then at a yearly income of $100,000 a year during their working years between 16 and 70, which is 54 years of accumulated wealth, plus the compounding principle from safely storing these funds, we would net well over $33 million, which does not even account for the rate of inflation, future tariffs. So if God is so good, why are so many living so bad? Well, what I plan on doing is to help society build the capacity to hold the level of the financial worth that they are inherently due for their inheritance. We're going to strengthen our understanding of what those biblical references really mean so that you can get your power back. We're going to analyze how those scriptures relate many different aspects of our actual physical body with the ethers that surround us and the cosmos that's above us. From the cell to the cosmos, baby, God is within us. So let's dive into the cell rather than fearing hell. Eliminate fear by getting wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. We're all about coming into agreement with the divine and truly aligned. If this is something that sparks your interest, then share this video, subscribe, follow, and smash that like button for more dishing that we're going to be doing over these delicious topics. So don't miss the boat.